Coach Mike Malone is really gone. Man, it seems like you can't do right as an NBA coach nowadays because the more you win, the more you have more accomplishments in the league, there's a great chance that you might get fired. Do you guys think that the Denver Nuggets did the right thing by firing Mike Malone? If you guys agree with the decision, give this video a like. And if not, let me know in the comment section on why. I heard somebody said this earlier. You're better off being a mediocre NBA coach in the NBA because for the most part, you're gonna be safe. And what they mean by mediocre was, it seems like every year when you make that playoff push and you come short around the second round or maybe Eastern Conference, Western Conference finals, you can always make that argument with the ownership that, hey, we're this close, we're just a few pieces away from being a championship team. Just give us a few more years. Like, you're better off selling that dream to the ownership group, and you'll keep your head coaching job for a very long time. But once you start winning at a championship level, bringing a championship to the organization and winning a Coach of the Year award, those things are like the greatest, worst nightmare for an NBA coach in the NBA right now. And later in this video, I will tell you why I think Jokic did not approve of this firing. I would say in about the last 5 years, this has been way more common than what it used to be in the NBA, firing coaches that showed major success in the NBA. But guys, before we talk about these coaches, if you haven't done so, give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you guys like basketball content. But as far as I can remember, this whole thing of firing successful NBA coaches in the NBA started in 2018 with Dwayne Casey. When Dwayne Casey was with the Toronto Raptors, they were making it to the Eastern Conference Finals almost every year. But they just lost to the best player in the NBA at that time, which was in Cleveland Cavaliers in LeBron James. That year in 2018, when Coach Dwayne Casey was fired, he was actually the Coach of the Year of that season. Funny enough, when Dwayne Casey was fired, Nick Nurse replaced him, who immediately won an NBA championship in his first year as a head coach in 2019. And you would think after that early success that Nick Nurse had with the Toronto Raptors in his first year, he would last a long time with the Toronto Raptors. But nah. He only lasted there for 5 years. Nowadays, it seems like the earlier you see success as a head coach in the NBA, the faster your time will come and get fired. Just like how Mike Malone's situation is. Mike Malone has been with the Denver Nuggets since 2015. That makes it 10 years. And he just won a championship not even 2 years ago, which was in 2023. And the fact that he got fired inside 2 years of him winning an NBA championship, that speaks volumes in terms of the more successful you are as an NBA coach, the higher the risk of you being fired. It can't get any counterintuitive than that. Another head coach that had a similar situation as Mike Malone is Mike Budenholzer. Mike Budenholzer became the Milwaukee Bucks head coach in 2018 and saw success right away. Within 3 years of him coaching in Milwaukee, he was able to bring an NBA championship in 2021. And within the next 2 years, guess what? What happened to him? He was also fired, just like Mike Malone. These firings are a little bit confusing sometimes because it's not really a black and white situation. There's a lot of gray areas in it because some of these situations, we don't really know where it's coming from. But in Mike Malone's situation, it seems like it was coming from way above stairs, which is the ownership group, because they also fired the general manager alongside with Mike Malone. These type of moves coming from the ownership are very unusual because these are the type of things that you do when you want to clean house and basically rebuild. And it doesn't really make any sense to rebuild right now when you have the best player in the world in Nikola Jokic, and you also have a very, very good team that you can win right now. The Denver Nuggets are one of the serious teams that could really make it out of the West. Not only make it out of the West, and they could literally still win an NBA championship right now as we speak, only if Jamal Murray is healthy. Well, that's another subject that we can make a video about. The fact that they fired Mike Malone within the last 3 games of the season, I don't think the ownership understands what that can do to the players when it comes to the moral side of things. It seems like some of these owners, as soon as they get hit of that that championship dope. It's like a drug to them. They're like, oh my god, we just won one. When can we get another one, please? Like, give me one now. Like, dude, once they start acting like that, it seems like they start to micromanage everything and they forget how long it took them to get that one championship. Like, it seems like all the patience just goes away. Like, Mike Malone was there for at least 7 years before he even won his first championship with Denver, and now all of a sudden they want another one right away. And then if they don't get it, they get the boot out and just fire whoever just impulsively make decision out of the blue. They must also forgot that the front office didn't sign back Bruce Brown and KCP. Those two were major pieces of the 2022-2023 season when they won the NBA championship. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I was gonna talk about Jokic on why I think he didn't approve of this firing of Mike Malone. Mike Malone basically saw the potential first on Nikola Jokic before any other coach. Because back in 2015, a lot of people didn't really know nothing about Nikola Jokic, but Michael Malone did. And as of right now, of this season, Nikola Jokic is probably playing the best basketball of his life. If Nikola Jokic wanted Mike Malone to be fired, do you think he would still play like this? Because for me, that looks like a happy player that is playing in a happy system. If you're playing in a happy system, you are happy with the coach. And how many times have we seen in the NBA when an NBA player isn't happy with their coach? They either will verbally say it through the media or they will show it to you through how they're playing on the court. And sometimes they don't even want to play there anymore. Either they want to get traded or they'll just play hurt. And Nikola Jokic has done none of those, which speaks volumes on how he's very happy with Mike Malone right now as their head coach. And because of Nikola Jokic's action this past season, I think this decision of Mike Malone being fired has nothing to do with him. It didn't come from him, and obviously I think they barely even talked to him about this decision. And guys, if you made it at the end of this video, if you agree or disagree of this decision from the Denver Nuggets, comment down below agree or disagree. And if you haven't done so, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and we will see you on the next video.